So I want to build a tree farm, and for that I'm going to need a lot of honey blocks, and for honey blocks I'm going to need a lot of bees. So for bees, I need to get on top of the nether roof, so let's do that. Okay, so I found a pretty good spot on the nether to get to the nether roof, so I think all we do is just, okay. So you may be asking, why do I need to be on top of the nether roof for bees? But first of all, don't question me. And second of all, bees don't stop working in the nether. So in the overworld, they'll stop working when it's night or it's raining, but when the nether, it's always day, so they don't stop working. Perfect for me. Okay, so I got all the beehives I need. These should be all filled with 3 bees. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell in the nether since they don't all go into their hive at one specific time. So I think they're all full of 3 bees, but that should be enough to start our farm. I was just kind of using this like netherrack hut to breed them all, so they'd just get their pollen here and then go to their... What? Huh. Okay. So yeah, I kind of got tired of just looking at the same old totem all the time, so I made it a little bit more interesting. I really like seeing other YouTubers do this, and I want to be popular like them, so yeah. Let's... I think it's pretty cool. Okay, so I think the next project after the tree farm is definitely going to be a super smelter because this is taking way too long, and I don't like waiting. However, while I was waiting this time, I decided to remodel the totem again to make it even more special and different than other people's totems. Now, it's a totem of me holding a totem of me. Oh, I love feeling my ego. Oh, and while I was waiting for honey, I got bored, so I added a third totem. I am now holding a totem of me that's holding a totem of me that is holding a totem of me. I have never felt this much power in my life. Okay, so I got all the honey blocks I needed, and I was going to go build the tree farm, but I kind of forgot. I already built one, so we really don't need it anymore. We don't really need the honey. But I do want to make a bone meal farm behind that, so I don't have to stock this thing all the time. It goes through bone meal very quickly, so uh, let's get work on that. Okay, so I was just mining for more redstone when I made a discovery. It's not a full ancient city, but there is a shrieker down there, and there's also a zombie down there, but I don't see him anymore. Um, die. Okay, that's a lot of shriekers. Hmm. All right. Well, okay. Yeah, it's not that bad. So, ooh, and diamonds. Let's go. Okay. Uh, I'll see you guys when the bone meal farm is done. Okay, so I gathered some redstone, so I think we can start building the bone meal farm. So I went ahead and already did that for you guys. Um, this thing was a beast and a half to build. It's very efficient. I'll give it that, but jeez. Here, let me turn it off because it is quite laggy while it's running. But this thing took a lot of redstone to build. I think next episode is definitely going to be making a perimeter and building the witch farm because I had to go mining like 10 times to get enough redstone for this. Like, I think in total, this is probably like 10 stacks of redstone blocks worth of redstone to build this whole thing. And I don't think it'll keep up with the tree farm, but it'll at least keep it going while I'm AFK. So it's never fully stopping working. But if I wanted to expand this to actually keep up with it, geez, I would need a lot more redstone. I'd probably have to double this at least. But yeah. I think next thing I'm going to do is make a concrete factory because the first farm I want to decorate is going to be the witch farm. I think on the bottom of the perimeter we'll probably do like a cool like map art thing, and just having every different color of concrete will help very much help with that. Um, it's very late, so I think I'm going to run this for a day. Well, run the tree farm for a day. I already did a little bit. I'd say for like an hour and got all that. So, but that's just with birch. I kind of want to do a spruce. Birch is the most efficient tree to run in the tree farm. I think spruce is like one of the worst, but it's also looks the best. So I have a very big buffer of just general wood. So I think I'll want to go with my actual decorative wood next. But yeah. So I'll run this for tonight, and then tomorrow I can start working on the concrete factory. I think that'll work out pretty well. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Well, you know, 3 seconds in video, so see ya. Oh, and one more thing. When I'm like, oh, I already got the resources to build it and it's already built, so we don't have to sit through it, that was just me forgetting to press record and like me building it, so that's why there's no like time lapse or anything. I think this would have been really cool to see a time lapse of, but yeah, so hopefully I remember to do the time lapse for the concrete factory. I should. That's relatively simple. But yeah, so yeah, it's not a bit I'm planning in advance. It's just I'm a very forgetful person and I'm new to this. So yep, let's get to it. Okay, so to make a concrete factory, the first thing we need to do is remove the end portal frames. I already dug out a little area for this. I also think I'm going to build my base above the end portal. That way it's just like ease of access because you kind of use this thing more than you think. Alright, to get rid of the portal frames, we just need some mushrooms. Go down a little bit and bone meal. I don't know if that got that or not. Yep. Alright. And now part of the end portal is gone, so now I just need to do this 4 more times. Okay, so the first module of the sand duper is in place, and basically how these work is we throw the sand into the end portal at the same time as it hits this. Whoa, where'd you come from? Jesus. Where'd where? Alright, whatever. So, okay, so we just throw the sand into the end portal at the same time as it connects to this block, and therefore kind of duplicating it because part of it gets sent there and it also stays here. So if I turn that on, you'll be able to see that. Yeah, so you can kind of see it's kind of going through the portal, but then it just kind of snaps back to that block. So if we go over to the end portal now, see, yep, boom, and we collected some. Like a lot more sand than we had, but obviously the machine's still running, but it's not coming back here because that chunk is unloaded. So to keep that over there, we'll just have to build a chunk loader. Alright, I just gotta build the other 3 modules, so let's get to it. Okay, so got all the other modules in here, made a kind of floor. This whole place is a mess. That's going to be fun to decorate. Yeah, okay, so let's just try running this real quick. And, ooh, looking good. Alright, so I'm going, actually, let me just put all my sand in there. Let's just run for just a tiny bit. That should be good. Okay, so let's go see how much we got. So I think a lot of it's probably going off the edge, so that's not bad for how long I ran it for, so perfect. And also this works with like pretty much any falling black, so if we use this for all the different types of concrete, we'll be in pretty good shape. Okay, I think I'm ready for a test run. Everything should be built, and I just want to show you guys how to use this real quick. So all you do is put in the colors you want. I just had some random dyes laying around, so that's what I'm doing. Each side doesn't have to be one full color, but it looks nice that way. Okay, so now I just turn it on. I have a chunk loader going, so it keeps this loaded even when I'm in the end. Then let's go through here. And okay, you can see all the colors coming through. Alright, this is the first time I tested this, so hopefully everything goes well. Okay, okay, and okay. It's sometimes a little laggy, but let's see. It looks good so far. I had some iron blocks as a buffer, but okay, yeah, okay. It's looking good. I don't have the item collection yet, but I just want to test this out real quick. But yeah, for the item sorter, I'm going to need a few blocks just to expand, and what better use than concrete? Uh, you know. All right, so while that runs, I'm going to let that run for a bit, and then I'll start collecting all the blocks, and then yeah, okay. Okay, so this farm is up and running now. It's pretty much done. I'll add some things later, but it's getting late, so I'm just going to end it here. Like there's like more compact farms and stuff, but I really like this one because you can kind of just see it all moving through, and it's fun to watch them all bounce around. I also designed this, so it's a little bit biased, but you know. So all the item filters are done for concrete powder and actual concrete. Let's turn that off real quick. So you can see all the stuff coming through, and then eventually concrete powder should go through that way. Yep, okay. Um, it's pretty basic design, and I hate to sound like a broken record here, but I'll come back then design all this later. But yeah, next video will be the witch farm, and definitely should be able to decorate that, hopefully. But yeah, that'll do it for this week's video. Sorry about the time lapses. I actually did record a time lapse for the concrete factory, but when the video was saving, the computer crashed and it corrupted and I couldn't get it. Right? So yeah, that'll do it for today's videos. Made a honey farm, made a tree farm, made a bone meal farm, and made the concrete farm, and I also made this beauty. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next week. Don't forget to unsubscribe from the channel and dislike the video. Bye.